most exciting destination in all of northern Wisconsin. LCO Casino Lodge and Convention Center, Hayward. LCO.
Hello, I'm Kimberlie and welcome to the weekend edition of the Navy News Update. It's Friday, September 23rd, and many of the stories you hear here can be found at IndianCountryNews.com. And here's the news for today from the Associated Press and other Native news sources. The National Indian Gaming Association honored Kevin Brown, chairman of the Mohegan Tribe of Connecticut, and Melanie Benjamin, chief executive of the Mille Lacs Band of Ojibwe, with the John Kiefer Sovereignty Award at the 2016 NIGA Mid-Year Conference and Expo. Named in honor of the late John Kiefer of the Spokane Tribe, recipients of this award are chosen based on their embodiment of NIGA's mission and purpose. Chief Executive Melanie Benjamin was recently re-elected for her 5th term as a leader of the executive branch of the Mille Lacs Band of Ojibwe. In her 16 years as Chief Executive, she has led the band in working together to achieve many goals to improve the quality of life for tribal members. After serving 25 honorable years in the United States Army, Kevin Brown was elected to the Mohegan Tribal Council and then subsequently selected as chairman within the same day on October 7, 2013. In Brown's short 3 years as chairman of the tribe, he has made some monumental steps forward in their business development. Plus, he is advancing the lives of his people and other Indian tribes by promoting economic self-sufficiency in innovative and untraditional means. A small tribe on the Washington coast has won an award for its efforts to improve community health. The Shoalwater Bay Tribe received the Culture of Health Award from the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation. The foundation honored the tribe for its work in opening a wellness center to provide medical, dental, and mental health services for tribal members and others. Previously, tribal members had to drive 70 miles to see a doctor. The tribe was also recognized for its efforts in engaging youth to participate in tribal government and for working to move the reservation, which is located in a floodplain and tsunami zone, out of harm's way. Members of the Menominee Nation, local residents, and supporters from the region gathered on September 22nd on the site of a proposed 83-acre sulfide mining project on the Menominee River, the birthplace of the Menominee Nation on the Wisconsin-Michigan border. The Menominee Nation opposes the mine, located at the site that their oral tradition says they were birthed from, and a proposed mine footing that would destroy numerous burial grounds, ancient village sites, dance rings, and other historic and culturally significant artifacts. Menominee Chairwoman Joan Delabrew spoke of the significance of the site, noting that it was just the beginning of the fight to defeat the proposed gold, silver, and copper mining project that would eventually tunnel under the river.
As you look around, you see that we are only a few short miles from our origin story. And Nakwa talked about it, that our occupation occurred, our story began over 12,000 years ago at the Menominee River. And as you look around this land, you see the great Menominee River right behind you. You also see you will see a number of sites that aren't just present within the footprint of the mine, but are present all along this area. And we have individuals that have taken it upon themselves to help document and preserve those sites. These sites have documented through either archaeological or historical records, but more importantly, they're documented by our own tradition, which is our oral history. As I mentioned, you have the known burial sites, you have the raised agricultural gardens or garden beds. There are also mounds. There's a mound right close to here, just to the left. There's the raised garden beds. So everything is very close in this area that belong to the Menominees.
Tribal Chairwoman Regina Gasco-Bentley and Vice Chairwoman Stella Kay of the Little Traverse Band Bay of Odawa Indians were recently sworn in, becoming the Bay's first all-female duo to serve in the top 2 elected positions. Gasco-Bentley has been leading the tribe and acting as the interim tribal chairperson since a recall election in 2014. She has also served on the Tribal Council since 2004. Previously, she served as a legislative leader and secretary of the tribe. Kay worked for the tribe as its senior financial analyst for the legislative branch of its government until she was sworn in. For the first time in history, one of the 18 treaties negotiated and signed during the gold rush between the United States and the American Indian Nations of California, but secretly unratified by the United States Senate in 1852, went on display to the public. The Treaty of Temecula, also known as Treaty K, was unveiled in the presence of the descendants, leaders of 3 of the native nations, who were affected by the Senate's failure to ratify the agreement. Treaty K is just one of the 18 treaties that was submitted to the U.S. Senate on June 1, 1852 by President Millard Fillmore. Unbeknownst to the native nations signatories, the Senate rejected the treaties and ordered them to be held in secrecy for over 50 years. On loan from the National Archives and Records Administration through January 2017, including the anniversary date of the treaty on January 5th, Treaty K will be on display in the museum's exhibition Nation to Nation Treaties Between the United States and American Indian Nations, which opened in September 21, 2014, and will stay open through the spring of 2020. And that's another roundup of news from Indian Country on this edition of the Native News Update. I'd like to thank you for joining me, and have a grand day.